Research underpins the My Literacy programs. My Literacy courses reflect the key research outcomes into vocabulary acquisition. The key outcomes are discussed below. Vocabulary. Comprehension of speech and text relies on a common understanding of both formal English and colloquial, informal, language. It is common for an international student to enter an English-speaking country, with approximately 5,000 words. In contrast, the healthcare sector, where many migrants find employment, has a researched use of around 28,000 words, depending on occupation. Part of this anomaly is caused by the different techniques of learning English. Since the 1970s, sight reading has been the dominant technique of vocabulary development, which means that words are learned by sight cues, meaning the shape of the word and the letter content. Research shows this technique has severe limitations. With sight reading, students struggle to achieve more than 5,000 to 8,000 words, most of them being high repeat, short words which have distinctive shapes. Longer words, or words with almost identical shapes, like horse and house, create significant reading errors. But the key limitation of the sight reading method is that there is no technique to self-develop vocabulary. Sight readers need assistance to understand any word that is unknown to them. Alternatively, they make contextual guesses, trying to gather meaning from the words which surround the unknown word. This is a tremendously flawed technique, resulting in wrong guesses that are constantly repeated. Decoding. An essential skill in reading English is the ability to decode new words. Unless this ability is learned, a reader will need to ask other adults what the word means. This can be embarrassing, because it reveals a lack of knowledge. Phonics provides a solution to this. Phonics is an established, proven method for decoding words, based on their sounds, not their shapes, as in sight reading. Phonics identifies 48 different sounds, created by single letters, and letter combinations. For example, each consonant has a steady, predictable sound. Vowels have generally two sounds, soft and hard vowel sounds, and there are several letter combinations, such as st, sh, str, ph, wh, and others, which have distinct, unique sounds which are different to the two letters on their own. With these 48 different phonics sounds, a reader can decode 97% of the English language. The remaining words are typically words such as the, once and are, which simply have to be memorized. Luckily, there are very few such words. Workplace context. One of the most significant findings across nearly all studies is that adults respond best when they are learning new words that are used in their employment. General-purpose language courses are not successful because a significant percentage of words are not used on a regular basis, so the required repetition is not experienced. In the My Literacy courses, the vocabulary words are the high repeat, essential words which are found in every sentence, and also the high repeat, work-oriented words used in specific occupations. My Literacy avoids words which have low usage in workplace situations. However, the development of a decoding skill, which My Literacy places emphasis on, will enable a reader to sound out any unknown words, and match the sounded word to a word in the reader's speaking vocabulary, and allow the reader to successfully derive meaning. Same word, different meanings. Many words in English have two or more meanings, and numerous words have several meanings. This can be confusing for adults who have learned just a single meaning, and are surprised when the word is used in another context. In the My Literacy courses, words are introduced with their main meaning, and in some cases, with two widely accepted meanings. This reduces confusion in most cases, because the other meanings are often rarely used or limited to a narrow application. Homophones, same sounds, different spelling and meaning. The My Literacy courses also work on homophones, which are words with the same sound, but different meaning. These homophones are considered to be one of the more challenging aspects of learning English. The courses all feature a comprehensive video series of some 600 homophones, which explains the different spellings and meanings of the same-sounding words. Formal and informal English. Informal English includes colloquialisms, slang, jargon and euphemisms. While these are acceptable in everyday English, they are not appropriate for the workforce, because they do not have an agreed, accurate meaning. This is particularly the case in healthcare, where formal words are required, because they convey precise meaning. My Literacy courses contain a video series, which identifies the common informal expressions, and provides acceptable alternatives.